Welcome to Session 2 of our Father's Day Special, a 4-week series of family business succession planning. Our topic for today is how to build continuous cash flow. What makes this video special is that you will discover 3 reasons why we need to establish continuous cash flow. 3 tips on how to build continuous cash flow, and we will understand better some of financial terms like passive income, assets, angel investing, and REIT, R-E-I-T. Interesting? My name is Sheila Ching Ong, and I'm here to help business owners make sure that there will be continuous cash flow on their bank accounts no matter what happens to them, even if they get sick or pass away. The legacy lives on. Now, I would like to ask, how many of you here have continuous cash flow already? Type in the chat box, cash flow. For those who are watching us replay, feel free to answer my questions. We can still see that afterwards. Okay. And just type cash flow if you're already experiencing continuous cash flow right now. And feel free to share with us, how do you feel about it? So maybe some of you, wala pa, okay lang yan. And some of you, yes, meron ng mga passive income na dumarating. So how do you feel about it? You feel secured, happy, you have peace of mind? Yeah. Thank you for your answers. Okay, so just want to have a recap from our last week's session. As I told you, no, this is a 4-week session. So last week, done na tayo sa step 1, how to have money now. So ito yung, kung may immediate need, no, especially kung may mga young kids, if ever biglang may mangyari, meron tayong mga available cash immediately para sa kanila to make sure that they will have a secured life in the future. Now, since we're done with the step 1, we move to the step 2, how to create passive income without relying on you. So ito yung topic natin, how to build continuous cash flow. So next week, we will talk about how to help your family create new passive income streams. So ito yung we're passing on the knowledge, the skills, the entrepreneurial mindset to our kids. And then the step 4 is how to create wealth that lasts generation. Okay. Okay, yan. So now, since we focus on why is it important, today, no, we focus on how to build this continuous cash flow. And I would like to ask you, bakit ba natin why do we need to have this continuous cash flow? Okay, so feel free to answer in the chat box. What are the reasons? Bakit importante, no, that meron tayong continuous cash flow? Yeah, feel free to answer. Walang mahihiya. Okay. So why do we need this, no? So syempre, maraming risk, 'di ba? Maraming risk na tayo na experience, like pwedeng yung business natin, pwedeng hindi na siya relevant, no, sa current situation. Sa nakita natin ngayon for the past 2 years, maraming businesses na hindi nag-work, hindi kumita, no, nag-close down. Okay, so depende kasi sa panahon. Possible our business will be like that, or possible we encounter bad clients, no? And we possible, no, the reason why the business will not continue because possible ang children natin will not be interested on our businesses. So any one of you here have this kind of problem that your kids doesn't have the same interest, no, with what business you have right now. Just type I in the chat box. Okay. So actually, I do have a client, no? Nasa ano na sila, 50s na sila, no? And they're reflecting on their kids. Actually, yung iba nag-aaral pa, no? Going pa college and pag-graduate, no? And they're reflecting, they're assessing their kids kung ano yung magiging future nila. Kung para sa ano ba sila, para bagay ba sila sa current business nila. Okay, so they're into electrical business construction, no? And we know that with this kind of businesses, we deal with government officials like the BIR, the customs, and alam natin that there are lots of negotiations para lang maging smooth yung transaction. And they don't see their kids na kayang magganitong mag-negotiate with this kind of people. And nakikita rin natin na nag-formalize na ang ating government, everything's going digital, no, naging formal na everything. Yun. So, nakita nila na yung mga kids nila hindi bagay sa this kind of business and they are more into professionals. So, the first child is more on nag-aaral ng doctorate. The second is into sa lawyer siya, studying law. Then the next is more on sa IT. And then the fourth one is more on gearing towards becoming a professor. Okay, so medyo malayo sa kanilang current business. So, iniisip nila, paano ba nila ipapasa yung legacy na to? Okay? Yun. So, usually kasi tayo, no, most of us, businessmen, iniisip natin na aasa tayo sa kids natin na, oh, palaguin ko to, palakihin ko to, no, buuin ko tong business ko. Para sa kanila, meron na silang um, sasandalan, no, na business for the kids. Kaso lang, sometimes yun nga, they don't like it. Okay, so most of us, most businessmen, tina-training na nila ang mga anak nila, bata pa, di ba? And sometimes they also choose yung choose sila na pumipili ng college education nila para magbabagay sa kanilang business. Okay. Yan. So with this kind of problem, meron tayong other way around on it. So if hindi naman natin mapasa nga yung ating business, pwede natin um, work on this continuous cash flow na pinag-uusapan natin ngayon. Okay, so I'll be sharing with you 3 tips on how to have continuous cash flow. Okay, so for us to understand, no, what is continuous cash flow, it's more on building your passive income. So maybe you're thinking, what is passive income? So passive income means earning money but you are not actively involved. Pwede ba yun? It's not possible na hindi ka mag-work pero kumikita ka. Yan, we want that, di ba? Kasi syempre, we want to enjoy life. We want to relax, di ba? Kung pwede lang everyday, di ba? Okay, so now we go to tip number 1. Tip number 1 is to buy assets. Okay, so let us define assets, no? Assets are things that increase in value over time. Or pwede rin ma-maintain lang yung value, basta huwag siya mag-depreciate. Yun. So, ito naman, yung mga opposite ng assets, these are liabilities. So, would like to invite everyone, for those who are listening, every time you purchase something, check nyo muna. Will this increase over time? The value will increase over time or it will depreciate over time. So, yun yung ano natin. You need to assess. Kasi if it depreciates over time, edi yun, mawawala yung value, sayang yung pera natin. Okay, so what are assets, no? What are the examples of assets? So these are properties. That's the first. Okay, so it is good to invest in properties. Pwede mo siya pa-rent out, no? Tapos in the future, pwede siya maging bahay na ng mga kids mo, no? So it's good to invest in properties para paglaki nila, meron na sila kanya-kanyang bahay, hindi na nila problemahin. And then, field, no? Field. Pwede rin bumili tayo ng properties sa field that you can produce crops. Pwedeng farm, no? Yun. So anything, no, properties that you think that it will grow, that there will bear fruits. Okay? And you need to be careful sa pagpili ng properties because there are properties naman na medyo stagnant na hindi nag-grow yung in value. So meron din ganyan. So we need to assess properly before choosing the right property that you need to buy. Okay, so second example of buying assets are jewelries, gold, luxury watches, and bags. No? Yan. So again, maraming klase yan. So merong jewelries na hindi nag-grow in value. No? Na parang pumapangit siya over time, di ba? So, make sure natin na if you will buy these things, over time, tataas yung value. So that in the future na you want to sell it, you need cash, yun nga, di ba? We're talking about cash flow. Pwedeng ma-maintain yung value or pwedeng higher pa. So, from there, kikita tayo. Okay. And then, machines that will give you income. So, since yun, depende sa business natin kung kailangan ng mga machines, machineries that will produce more productivity for the business, this is a good buy. Okay. Okay, so now we go to tip number 2. We talk about angel investing. Have you heard of this word? Type yes in the chat box or no. Angel investing. Okay. So for me, medyo new siya. New, parang bago lang siya sa panrinig ko. But the concept, no, I know the concept. Okay, so angel investing is more on providing seed capital to start up founders. So marami kasi tayong mga young people na they want to start a business. They have a great idea, kaso lang they lack capital. Yan. So this time, yes, you need to research also. Check natin, syempre, yung mag-execute ng business na to will also do well, di ba? Kasi this is very high risk. So talaga kailangan natin pag-aralan mabuti yung project and then the people who will execute the plan. However, kung talagang maganda yung performance ng business, you will earn dividends or sometimes magdo-double ang capital natin. Okay, so without you working hard, di ba? Nag-shell out ka lang ng money and bumabalik ang ating investment. Okay, so now we go to tip number 3. Okay, so these are investment with payouts, no? Placement siya. Okay, look for investment that gives payout through dividends. Actually, maraming klase yan, different types. So one of the examples, bonds, no? Bonds na place tayo ng money and it will earn dividends. Pwedeng annually, pwedeng semi-annual, quarterly, depende siya. And also stocks, no? These are, you can choose a company that earns dividends. So iwan mo lang yung pera mo, tapos yung dividends na makukuha natin, yun na yung gagamitin natin. Pwede rin yun. And another example is REIT. So na-mention natin kanina. Any one of you here have heard of REIT? R-E-I-T? So just type in the chat box REIT. R-E-I-T. If yes. Okay. Yan. So REIT is a Real Estate Investment Trust Fund. Okay, so these are, at combination siya ng tip 1 ko, di ba? You buy properties. So this time, you don't buy the actual property, no? Ang maganda, nakiki-ride on tayo sa mga commercial properties na kumikita na. Okay, you just shell out money, invest ka lang. So whenever they earn through the rentals, di ba? Through leasing, kumikita rin tayo at the same time. Sumasabay tayo. So meron tayo dito sa Philippines, merong Asia, meron din global. Yan. Okay? And then, so you can also look for funds na nag-combination, bonds and stocks, no? They also give out payouts. And also, life insurance, pension plans, no? Actually, we have in Manulife, it's called Freedom Plus, no? It's a pension plan that gives out payout, no, every other year until you reach 65. Okay. Some of my clients, they get year 1, no, and then year 2 kumukuha ulit para payout niya continuously, para na siyang annuity. So with this, guaranteed kasi yung payout niya. So with this, meron tayong funds, no, sure funds for our kids. Yeah, so this is one of the example of building our continuous cash flow. Now you know how to build passive income, di ba? Now, pwede na natin simulan. Now, with this, you will have less worry, di ba? It's time to prepare for your kids to become an entrepreneurial mindset. So ito na yung step 3 na na-mention natin. Okay, so how do we do this? We will talk about this next week. So actually, it's really important to start them young. Kung 10 years old pa lang, medyo i-mindset na natin na mahirap kumita ng pera, di ba? We teach them how to handle money. Kasi kung ang dami mo nang pine-prepare na, na assets, di ba? Preparing na payouts for them. Pero once na hawak na nila, baka iwaldas-waldas lang nila yon. Sayang naman. Yun. Okay. So, yan. So, if ever man, hindi nila mamana yung business natin, okay lang. Na-prepare naman natin itong mga funds na ito. And they can start their own business. Yun. So, that's the topic next week. Okay. Yan. So now, if you want to talk more about this, no, I created a Viber group for for this topic, family business succession planning. Okay, so I'll put it in the chat box. Okay. The link here. Okay, medyo slow lang ating connection. Loading. And yan. So here's the link for our Viber group. And feel free to join, no? So we can, para private siya, we talk about do we really pass on, no, your business or your wealth to your children na peaceful, na walang away, walang pagseselos, di ba? Okay. And then, now you know the importance of creating a continuous cash flow. We are now ready to build passive income. So just want to conclude the session today. So the 3 tips are buy assets, angel investing, and you do placement look for placement investment na may payouts. Yan. So it is best to discuss these plans with your spouse and family members, no? But if you need more guidance on how to do these 3 steps, or if you're wondering, no, ano ba yung best step for you, you may reach out to me and we'll sit down on it and plan on creating your passive income. Okay. And so I'm giving away 30 minutes free coaching call so that we can identify your current situations, your goals, your struggles towards succession planning. Okay, so now for next week, no, I only have 2 slots per day. Okay, so hurry up, no, baka maunahan kayo. Just click this link, no, I'll share with you again. I'll share with you here. Yeah, so here's the link. Okay, so now feel free to share your insights. Let me know your insights. What are your learnings? What are your aha moments, key takeaways? Feel free to type in the chat box. Okay. It's okay. So medyo mahihain na ating viewers. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope you got a lot of learnings or new insights. Feel free to share this to your friends, businessmen, na parents, no? I'm sure they will appreciate, no, your help na just sharing this video, this recording to them. And I'll see you again next week as we talk about how to help your family create new passive income streams. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Bye. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, you find this helpful, please like and subscribe on my channel and feel free to share this to your friends. Thank you.